This is a map that looks very impressive after 15 contests for Donald Trump, a man who's never run for public office before, who's essentially launched a hostile takeover of the Republican Party, and 15 contests in, he is succeeding. A long way to go in this race, but if you look at the race right now, yes, Ted Cruz can claim his home state, Oklahoma and Iowa. Marco Rubio gets his win finally on the winner's board tonight, which keeps him in the race maybe, lessens the pressure to get out because he can say he won. But the delegate count for Rubio is very disappointing tonight. Down in Texas, he's getting zipped. Didn't meet the threshold to get delegates. A couple other states where that's the case as well, Wolf. And you see the beginning of this here. If you look at the Republican race going forward, at the end of the day, we're going to be somewhere in this ballpark, we project delegate-wise. This may be a little generous to Marco Rubio. Earlier in the week, we thought he would pick up some delegates in Texas. We thought he would pick up some other delegates here in the South. We're not done with our final count yet. This 97 might actually be generous to Marco Rubio, and Donald Trump may move up a little bit from this. But roughly, we're going to be in this ballpark, which, again, is a Trump lead, and he has momentum going into the next contest. This is why Ted Cruz is saying unite around me, but these two guys tonight say, no way, we're still in, and Dr. Carson's not on our board. We can only fit 4 on here. He says he has fewer delegates. He says he's not getting out either. So the congested field continues as we move on through the rest of March. I'm going to put all these up. They light up as fully as Donald Trump winning them all. If that were to be the case, if Trump ran out the field in March, you see what he would do. Because we get into some winner-take-all territory, he would pull it open. But remember, Ohio is on March 15th. Governor Kasich says he's staying at least through then. Doesn't matter who you do second, third, or fourth. It's winner-take-all. This is the defining moment now for Marco Rubio. He's trailing in the polls. Some polls show him way down. Other polls show it a little bit closer. Rubio has to win in Florida. I'm going to give it to him here for the sake of this argument, just to show you if he wins in Florida and if Kasich wins in Ohio. If Donald Trump keeps winning everywhere else, it's hard to find a state, given his performance across the rest of the South so far, states that you might have thought weeks ago or a few months ago would be for Ted Cruz. It's hard to see that right now. Maybe he'll pick one up. Maybe, let's say, for example, Ted Cruz can come into Louisiana and win there. Even if you picked a few states and gave them away, look what happens here. Donald Trump starts to pull away. So you can't do this one state at a time, Wolf. If you're going to stop Donald Trump, you need to change the arc of this race and change it now.